The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
All right, let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Early in the morning, and it is time to fly. Think it's time for me to fly. Are y'all ready?
I like
that.
That reminds me of Sugar Ray.
Yeah, or an old drug dealer in a 70s movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fly, baby. Are you ready to see the face of God?
Ooh.
Time to fly.
That's what there was a 70s movie that when we first got HBO, but it was called Home Box Office back then. Nobody called it HBO. Everybody called it Home Box Office, the full name. There was a movie from the 70s because they didn't have a whole lot of stuff back then in their library. And it was the first time anybody had seen any cussing or nudity on their TVs at home.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Oh, wow.
Box Office, HBO, was the first to bring rated R content into people's homes. Aren't they so proud?
I was going to say, that's terrible.
Did your parents want to get HBO? Like, what was the motivation for that? Because they don't seem like the people that would have been enjoying nudity or cussing on TV.
That's not all it was. It was other movies and stuff too. It was just, you could watch the idea that you could watch full movies that were just like they were, unedited at the theater. Even if they were rated PG or whatever, that idea was awesome. Just imagine the first time anybody heard of Netflix, the original version where you mailed DVDs back and forth.
Right.
But this was, and I remember the very first movie that was on that showed nudity. And it kind of shocked my family. My dad wasn't watching it. It was my mom and my aunt and my nana. It was a movie with Anthony Quinn called The Greek Tycoon. And this woman got up, and I remember it like it was yesterday. She got up and walked across the I think it was the pool area, completely naked.
No way. And you were like, ah.
No, I wasn't. The women in my family were, but I was like, oh.
Well, just because you were with it, isn't that like so awkward?
Yeah, it was, but still, I couldn't believe it. I was like,
yeah,
that's what I've been waiting for.
This is the best day of my life.
How old were you? Do you remember?
Yeah, I was probably, around between 8 and 10.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Much too old to have gone that long before I saw a naked woman.
Yeah.
Totally.
Sarcasm.
Much too long.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I'll have to juggle in the break. I'll juggle what year The Greek Tycoon was out. And it had to have been a few years old for HBO to have it then. But you used to have a box on the back of your TV. It sat up on top of the TV, and it had a slider on it. And you just slid that little bar over when you wanted HBO and then back over when you wanted regular cable.
That's wild. The Greek Tycoon, 1978.
Okay. So let's say 1979 or 80. I would have been 9 or 10.
Look at this guy.
By the time it got to HBO. Yeah.
That's wild. 9 years old.
That's why I'm so cool, man.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Click the deals button to get all our exclusive best deals anywhere from all of the TJ and Riggins Show partners. Add it to your phone's home screen today. New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Okay. This is a story that I had on my night show the other night, and I thought it would be fitting for us to talk about it here as well. And anytime I can double up on material, I'm going to do that, saving me time. So there's a guy in Great Britain. He's a forklift driver, and who knew? Never picture forklift drivers in Great Britain. I don't know why. He's 39. His name's Adam Lopez. Again, not picturing the name Adam Lopez being a Brit. I don't know why.
True.
And he had $17 in his bank account, and he bought a scratch-off ticket for the lottery and won $1.3 million.
Oh, what a great story.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Except a few months later, he found himself suffering from a bilateral pulmonary embolism, which basically is a heart situation that's not good, because he had taken that money and had partied so hard on it that he basically gave himself a heart attack.
You are kidding.
He said he became aware that he had a blood clot in his legs, which spread to his lungs. And then, just went from there because of all of the crazy partying he was doing.
What does this mean? Like drugs and stuff, I'm assuming?
Yes, probably just like going all night, drinking nonstop, living it up.
Like you just had a second chance and you ruined it. You blew it.
Yeah.
You blew it.
You blew it.
Man, yeah. I mean, talk about a second chance. You win $1 million and you're like, I'm going hard for the next 3 months and just party.
And it's not like he's a kid, he's not like 21.
Yeah.
He's 39 years old. Isn't it what I said it was? 39? Yeah, 39. So even though he's younger than Lindsay, he's still not a college kid.
Yeah.
Trying to party it up.
Yeah, he's a full-grown adult.
Mm-hmm.
You blew it, man.
So what would you do with $1.3 million scratch off, Lindsay?
Oh, I would, well, I'd move for one. I think we'd move like right away into a brand new build. Yeah.
Well,
yeah. I already know of one that I want actually in the neighborhood. That's what I was getting at.
But I'm thinking that you would first and foremost, and I don't know if you agree or not, Riggins, but she would show up. There would be a lot of packages showing up on the front porch.
Oh yeah.
I think you would spend way more than you thought you would.
Yeah.
In the beginning, and then not have the money for the house that you want.
Right. And then I'd say, I blew it.
Mm-hmm.
I blew it. I had one chance.
Yeah. And then your husband would have the heart issue.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, I thought I messed up last night. Lonnie on my other show, one of the producers, he hit a parlay because he bets on sports all the time. And we were talking about it on the show. And then I thought, oh my God, maybe he didn't tell his girlfriend that he lives with, his baby mama too, that he won, money.
Sure.
But luckily he had told her. So,
well, is that any of her business anyway? They're just boyfriend, girlfriend?
I don't think so.
Oh,
but except for they've got 5 kids together, maybe.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, then.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Eric Javits is the sponsor of Lindsay Look. Eric Javits is my go-to for summer hats, fall hats, shoes, and handbags. Go to tjriggins.com/deals and save 20%.
Pet hair will cause havoc on your washing machine and your clothes. Trust me, I know. My dog Riley is a pretty hairy boy, and I just found this product called the Pet Hair Dissolver, which uses an enzymatic formula to dissolve the pet hair that clogs up in your washing machine. It's easy. You just throw this little packet into your washing machine, top loader or front loader, doesn't matter, and then you run a hot water cycle, and then boom, the pet hair is gone. I put up the link on our deals page at tjriggins.com/deals. It's just a lifesaver for pet owners. tjriggins.com/deals.
Hear the TJ Ritchie Show every weeknight at 7 Eastern. Stream it live at tjritchie.com or listen later as a podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or my media center at tjritchie.com. You'll be so glad you did, hopefully. That's tjritchie.com.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Yeah, spank you very much.
Woo. spank you very much. I hope nobody spanks me. I'll be honest. My stomach is, let me tell you what I've already had this morning. I had 2 White Castles, the little White Castle burgers that are frozen.
Frozen ones, yum.
Breakfast of champs. And
a pot of coffee. And I know you've heard of a frat house. Well, this is a fart house, and I'm glad we're working from home today because it is not good in my neck of the woods. I am rumbling today.
Do you buy those big boxes of White Castle?
Well, it's kind of funny. No, I don't. The reason I have White Castle in the first place is because my mom came over yesterday and she said, I got a bunch of things to bring to you. And I was like, okay. So yesterday after the show, she rolls up in her SUV, opens the trunk, and sure enough, the SUV is loaded down with stuff. 2 refrigerator bags full of stuff, a chicken and stuffing casserole, a steak, half a pound of ground beef, half a box of White Castle sliders. Then she's got like 8 bath towels because they're switching out their bath towels. So she brings me those. A salad spinner because she doesn't use a salad spinner. And then she goes,
I love her so much.
Oh my gosh, it's insane. And then she goes, oh, and a belated birthday gift for you. And she hands a brand new pair of Brooks running shoes.
Oh.
So she really went above and beyond. Now, this is like noon, lunchtime. And I said, are you going to come in? She goes, no. Now, my parents live in South Carolina. It's about an hour and 15 minutes away from where I live. So she drove all that way to bring me all this food and a belated birthday gift. And I said, you're not going to come in even to use the bathroom? And she goes, no, I have a wreath making class at 1:30. I can't miss it.
She's the best.
Doesn't she always do that though? Doesn't she always? I gotta go. I gotta get back on the road.
Yeah, she kind of gives me she's like, and she kind of makes it a deal. Like, no, I'm not coming in. Like, and I realize like that's where I get it from. And I don't know what that is. Like, I would love to talk to a therapist about like why we feel the need to do that, but. Yeah, she's like, no, I'm not coming in. I'm just coming over to drop this stuff off. I'm going right back home.
She's probably making up classes she's going to so she doesn't bother you, you know?
I know. Well, a part of me thinks she's just trying to get away from my dad for a little bit, which could be the case, but he's probably looking for a reason to get away from her too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that day, Riggins, that I had that microphone that you needed, and you said that you would come to my house and pick it up. Jody and I were like, what?
Yeah. Like, you kidding me?
Jody goes, and you didn't like tell him, like kind of lead him to believe that he needed to come get that you wouldn't bring it to. I said, nope, it was the other way around. I didn't think in a million years that he would want to come to drive up here to our house, and come in and sit and get that microphone. I figured that you would want me to just, as I drove past your exit, going to work that night, just fling it out the window to you.
Well, you kept suggesting that, like, I'll meet you at the exit. I was like, no, I'm going to come up to your house. Because I get it. Like, you know, I know I'm not as available as some people are. So yeah. And I sat down with you and we visited.
I loved it.
It was perfectly nice.
Yeah.
My mom is not as polite as me. Rude person.
But the thing about it is that you got to worry about, Riggins, is that Jody and I love that so much. We're already looking for the next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll come bearing gifts next time. I was not a very good house guest last time, but we'll get it together.
No sudden movements. Just, don't scare him away.
Yeah.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Well, after my nighttime show last night, I did it from home. So I got finished at about 9:15. I had everything shut down and ready to go. And I went downstairs to make pudding for today, my protein pudding. So it's ready and chilled down there. And I got up to the bed and Monday Night Football was on. So I watched that and I fell asleep pretty fast. It was probably 10:15 I was asleep. 10:30, boom, awake.
Oh.
And so I said, well, I'm not going to just lie here and, this mask on my face and just keep getting madder and madder the more I'm trying to fall back to sleep. So I got up and went downstairs to watch TV because I was thinking maybe some of the game is still on. And it was, but then it was over pretty quickly. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to start watching that monster, Ed Gein show. And then I thought better of it because I said, if I'm really trying to get my mind erased in a place where I can fall asleep, the last thing I need to do is get all into a movie about one of the most famous serial killers of all time.
Yeah.
So I didn't turn it on.
Because you would have watched the whole thing.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I would have had to have pulled myself away from it to get ready for the show this morning.
Yeah.
What about a nipple belt would keep you up at night?
Yeah.
Or a lampshade made of someone's face.
Yeah.
Or him wearing someone's face.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah. But I didn't. So that just shows that I've matured, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, and then I've been kind of wanting to see that that movie about the MMA fighter that The Rock starred in. Was it called Smashing Machine or something?
Yeah.
And I keep saying everybody's talking about how great that is, and all this. And I'm saying, wonder when that comes out. And then I saw a thing this morning that says even though it was a flop, The Rock is grateful for whatever. Yeah. I didn't even know it came out, so it's already come out and flopped before I even knew.
Yeah, it bombed hard. The lowest opening for any Rock movie he's ever been in.
Oh, wow.
But that doesn't mean he can't, win the Academy Award and be nominated and all that.
Yeah.
Which I don't care one way or the other whether he is or not, but that's all that they were talking about. They didn't really say it was a great movie. They just say he was great in it. So,
yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, what was so bad about it if it wasn't the acting? I mean,
I don't know. But maybe they just didn't say, do a whole lot of marketing to say it's opening this weekend or whatnot.
Right. Because clearly we didn't know.
Was it this past weekend that it opened up against that Taylor Swift mess?
I think so.
Oh, well, no wonder it was going to Taylor's.
Yeah.
But people are not so thrilled with Taylor Swift's new album and all of that. A lot of people say that it's because she just hasn't grown any. It's just the same, what is she, 51 years old now? And she still is writing the same way she did when she was 17. And she's throwing some cussing in there now and some sex talk. And it's almost like she's now reached 18 and she can talk about things that she couldn't talk about before, but she's still trying to,
she's trying to prove something. Yeah, totally.
So even her fans are disappointed with it.
Like, watch what I can do. I can cuss.
Mm-hmm. Taylor.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey ladies, when you have dry, flaky skin, you need Love Indus Precious Potion for your face. I use it morning and night, and it has substantially changed the way my skin feels. It's plump, it's moisturized, it's awesome. Go to tjriggins.com/deals, code TJ for 21% off.
That Nova chain necklace Jody loves comes from our new friends at Katie Waltman, and they're giving us 20% off when you use code TJ at checkout at katiewaltman.com or already loaded in the link at the deals page at tjriggins.com.
I don't know what it is lately. I don't know if it's summer cleaning or fall prep. I'm out with the old, in with the new. With all of my house decor, I've been going to Lily and Grace and slowly transitioning my house into fall because they have the best stuff. They have carpets, rugs, pillows, furniture, lighting, bedding, gifts for people, anything you can think of, flowers, vases. I could go on, but you just have to go and see for yourself. It is the best store in Langtree. Check out Lily and Grace today or go to tjriggins.com/LG.
Stream the show 24/7 at our media center at tjriggins.com. This is great. Our media center has a podcast option, a streaming option, and a way for you to watch the show if you'd like. It is awesome. You're going to love it.
What is new radio? New radio is
streaming everywhere.
Listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. I think I need to start being the big voice guy.
Totally agree.
Would people know that that's me? Because that would be weird if they knew that I was the one doing the voice and then I would be the one talking after it.
It's like one of those homemade shows where one person does everything. I love that. Let's start doing that.
Now, here are TJ Riggins and Lindsay. Hey, how's it going?
I don't think people would know. I really don't. I mean, you sound totally different.
Thank you, me, introducing me. What a great introduction of me.
Flattered.
Does Lindsay have a good name for a big voice guy?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Lindsay.
Is it the E on the end?
It's the landing part in the middle. Lindsay.
Oh,
Lindsay.
Yeah.
Usually words that start with an F are good. Like 5. It's like a hard sound. 5. Those are good. And
what about Riggins?
Also L's, like live. Lindsay.
Live. Yeah. $5 fireball. Or wait, what did you call it? Hot dams.
Yeah. 50-cent hot damn. Drinking with I just lost it.
You did.
The Lord took my talent. Drinking with Lincoln. $5 gets you in and all the Busch Light you can handle.
All the Busch Light you can handle.
Busch Light draft.
Do a promo for Lindsay Look tonight. Lindsay's got her show at 7 p.m. See if you. But that's a double L.
Okay, let's see.
Tonight on Facebook at 7.
All right, ladies, are you tired of looking drab and dry? Well, get ready, because tonight it's a very special edition of Lindsay Look. Lindsay Look.
Can we please cut that and use it?
Absolutely.
That is perfect. How do we do that? Make a note. Let me make a note.
Do it.
Yeah, we were playing around the other night. I was trying to teach those young fellas on my other show how to do that, using the word Metallica. And then I pulled the actual there was a highlight reel, they call it, of the guy that used to do all of those rock concert spots, those commercials whenever I was going to rock concerts in the late 80s, early 90s. His name was Bill Young, and he was the best at it. And they had a compilation of Bill Young's greatest concert spots. Mm-hmm. And it was Metallica, and one of the other ones, AC/DC.
Oh, that's a good one.
Where was he doing that? On the radio or in the venues?
He was doing those he made them in his production studio. He was a voiceover guy, and then sent them out, and the radio stations played them as commercials.
Okay.
And it was always Hirsch Memorial Coliseum in Shreveport. It's the 3 old boys out of Texas. Get ready for ZZ Top.
Oh.
And then the music would play.
I think you missed your calling.
Oh, man, I would love to do that. You have no idea. Bring it back. Bring it back.
TJ Riggins and Lindsay want to thank you for listening. Let's go! This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
This is going to be a blast. The Warlick Family YMCA is hosting their Trick or Trail on Saturday, October 25th. Participate in the 5K or the 1 Mile Family Fun Run. They encourage you to wear costumes. You bring your friends, you bring your family, even bring your dogs. It's going to be a ton of fall fun for the entire family. Get signed up today, tjriggins.com/deals.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
We have a clip here of Martha Stewart. Martha. I always love pronouncing the name Martha as Martha. Like on the New England, with the New England people, the Kennedys. Martha.
Yeah.
The lady that built our house, his name's Martha, and I always called her Martha. but it didn't really fit because she is one of the few people who is actually from Mooresville, North Carolina, born and raised here. So she didn't, Martha didn't really fit. She didn't care.
She doesn't care.
But anyway, we have a clip of Martha Stewart. And Riggins, was this surprising to you or not when you found this clip about her talking about the detail that she goes to in her shower?
I was surprised by it. I've never heard of anybody doing this, but yeah, she says it's important.
Okay, so listen, Martha Stewart saying what her after shower routine is.
Thing that's really important, your shower. Okay. Everybody takes a shower every day. What I do, and this is everybody should do this, is the towel that I dry myself with. Then I dry the door, the inside of the door that's wet. Then I dry the walls, and then I dry the floor of the shower so that it's perfectly clean for tomorrow. You just don't hang that towel up again and use it again. Just then you have a fresh towel the next day.
Okay. To me, it makes perfect sense that Martha Stewart would do that. Now, we squeegee the shower before we get out every time.
I've heard.
But, one of us does it every time.
I've been on the phone while Jody is cleaning the shower. Yeah. And I said, how are you able to talk on the phone while you're cleaning? And she goes, oh, and she ran me through how she does it with her little wand. And yeah, she was putting in some elbow grease.
Yeah, but I'm saying like Martha, as soon as I finish drying off with the first towel in the shower, because I use 2 towels every time. And I do the first layer of water and all of that. I take the squeegee while I'm still in the shower, and I squeegee the shower glass off on the sides and then the door. And then I step out and then grab the other towel and finish the drying off process.
You can't get that all done with one towel?
No, I'm a freak about it. I don't want any moisture left on me at all. I just can't take it. And the reason why is because growing up, playing sports and everything, I've had athlete's foot and jock itch really, really bad at times. And they always said that it came from not drying off in the shower well enough. And that's why I'll in between each toe. I'm the whole thing. And that's why I always say that when Jody walks in while I'm doing that is because I know she's just trying to, be a pervert. See me bent over drying in between my toes. That's why I have to lock her out.
Say, baby, I'm trying to fight off jock itch here. Give me some space.
That would be athletes, that part of it. But yeah, I don't want any moisture at all on me. No resin, not even a mist of anything after I'm out of the shower.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh my God. I love it.
This is TJ and Riggins.
TJ Riggins TV is sponsored by Cozy Earth. Watch the entire show every day at tjriggins.com and get 41% off your Cozy Earth order at tjriggins.com/deals when you use the promo code TJ at checkout. Sheets, towels, men's and women's clothing, and a lot more. tjriggins.com/deals. Right now, you buy more and save more at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattresses end of season clearance event. Just go to my deals page at tjriggins.com/deals for Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Hey, it's Riggins from the TJ and Riggins Show, and I want to tell our radio family about your business. Let me tell your story. Head over to tjriggins.com/influencer and find out more information about how your business can be partners with the TJ and Riggins Show.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Oh, I always love the Now Trending. Keeps us up to date on the important things. Important.
So important. And it's so important, especially heading into the holidays, because Starbucks announced their holiday menu for Christmas. So that this starts on November 5th. They're bringing back all the classics, the gingerbread latte, the iced sugar cookie latte.
Are they bringing back all the classics?
Well, honestly, what are you talking about? The peppermint mocha or something like that? Is there one that you're really missing?
TJ, what is it? The eggnog latte. They haven't brought it back in like 3 seasons.
I believe the eggnog latte is back.
Stop!
I think it is.
You just made my life.
Oh,
I better double check that.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask them at my fat doctor because I'm supposed to have a tablespoon of some kind of a fat with each meal. If my tablespoon of fat, instead of being heavy cream or butter, can be eggnog.
Yes. I'm going to go ahead and say yes with my knowledge of.
Oh, man. I love eggnog.
In your coffee, perfect.
Mm-hmm. In my, just in a spoon,
Well, yeah.
you know?
I don't know why, but I picture eggnog being chunky. Is it chunky?
No,
No.
Okay.
it's perfect. And a lot of people don't like it, but it is fantastic.
I've never had it, but it doesn't sound appetizing. It sounds like there's eggs. I know there's eggs in it, but I don't know. There's just something about it that turns me off.
And I think it's one of those where it's not worth it to do homemade.
Agreed.
Kind of like sushi.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to make sushi better at home than you're going to get at a sushi place.
Yeah, it's time consuming, right? I mean, I've never made it, but you told me that a long time ago. Don't make it at home.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult.
Yeah.
Lindsay doesn't have much experience making her own nogs. So, but
Never
you know
made
what?
my own
Fingers crossed for 2026. You've got some goals to achieve.
I'm going to start making flavored nogs.
So something to look forward to. But before we get to the holidays, they say 57% of Americans are going to buy less Halloween candy this year because the cost of chocolate has gotten so high. Somebody was sharing pictures online of a bag of candy from Walmart. It was $26 for that mixed bag of Snickers and, M&Ms and things like that. So candy's very expensive right now.
Well, why not just buy the other kind that's not chocolate?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
That's what I buy. Like the gummy bears, the Nerds, the Skittles.
Yeah. Some people are suggesting that you buy toys instead because they'll be a little bit cheaper. But then other people are saying, don't do that because they might mistake it for candy. And then you've got choking hazards and things like that. I mean, you just can't win. You can't win.
Well, and the toys are stupid. They're like little fidget toys. I mean, nobody wants those.
Yeah. Totally agree. Why are you laughing, TJ?
It's just like people have to make such a big deal out of everything. Just go get some candy. And it doesn't even matter if it's cheap candy or not. Kids don't care.
They don't care.
Yeah.
My neighbors are doing full-size bars.
Yeah.
Those are the rich people.
Those are the rich people. That's a good house to hit.
Yeah.
Well, it is a national holiday today and an important one. And I actually have a personal story I cannot wait to share with you. Coming up next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Where are these huge discounts on great products? The deals page at tjriggins.com.
Check it out.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yeah.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yes. Thank you so much for listening to us, sharing your life with us. We appreciate it. Make sure you go like and subscribe to everything we have on the social medias and all at tjriggins.com. Find it all there.
Absolutely. Today's an important day. Today's National Stop Bullying Day. So trying to get rid of those I hate a bully. Oh, I hate a bully.
You know what I wanted to do as a job is talk to schools about anti-bullying.
Really?
Yeah, I really did. That's how passionate I am about it. But anyway, continue.
Yeah, no, I could see you being a motivational speaker on the subject. I think that, and it's a worthy cause.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know that I've ever been bullied. The story I trot out often is that one of my first days in high school, my first couple days in a public high school, I had gone to private school. I got picked up by a guy, shoved against the lockers, and his friend came over and took my shoes and stole them. And that is not bullying to me. That was just some guy stealing my shoes.
Yeah, that's a criminal.
That's a criminal. And I think bullying is more, it's ongoing and it's constant and they're harassing. This guy just wanted my shoes. And the story is I went out when my mom picked me up. She said, "Where are your shoes?" I said, "Some guy took them." And she said, well, did you ask for him back? And I said, yes. And she said, what did he say? I said, he said no. So he wasn't readily willing to give me back those shoes, but that's not bullying. Bullying is often much more problematic, especially for kids. TJ, you were not bullied in school, I'm assuming.
No, I wasn't.
What group were you in? Were you in the athletes, popular kids, I'm assuming?
Yeah. But I also, I got along with everybody. I wasn't even though I was in the cool group and athletes and that sort of thing, I was, it didn't bother me if I, to sit down and eat lunch with, other people that were maybe considered nerds or I was also in the speech and theater drama group too. So, I was with all the groups, but there weren't really bullies in my school growing up. It was such a small town. We all knew each other and everybody's parents knew each other. And it wasn't a lot of bullying going on.
Yeah.
There were fights, but then they'd get solved and then it would be done.
Yeah. Couple punches, we're good.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think that is important to make that distinction. Some people are just fighting, and that's not bullying exactly. Lindsay, you weren't bullied, right?
No, and I never saw it happen if it did happen. But since obviously on social media, I've seen it, I've heard of other people's kids. So I'm a huge, I cry when I hear stories about it. I can't take it. I can't take it. I want to punch their faces, the bullies. I want to be the bully to the bully. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go and cyberbully them. And people don't harass you on social media or anything like that, right?
Oh,
Lindsay?
yeah. But I
Did
mean,
you?
hey, come on. I was an adult when I started on y'all's show, and that happened a lot then. Not so much now, but.
They're just probably jealous of a pretty girl, right, TJ?
Yeah. And that's why the same reason why they bully me on social media.
Pretty boy.
They can't stand looking at you. You're just a pretty girl in a Barbie world.
They know that I'm a pretty, pretty girl.
Happy, well, you know what? Do the right thing today is National Stop the Bullying Day. So stop being a bully. Just go live your life. No one's interested.
Right.
Exactly.
All right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
The TJ and Jody's House podcast is sponsored by Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Family owned and operated, and we just love the entire team over there. They've got beautiful furniture and truly luxurious mattresses. Visit them in person or online at tjriggins.com/mattress.
Guys, I have an announcement. The cutest quilty backpack from Eric Javits is on sale right now, and with our discount code, it is an extra sale, 20%. So go to tjriggins.com/deals, save 20%. It's the quilty backpack. I got it in a luscious chocolate brown. You're gonna love it. tjriggins.com/deals.
Holiday season is just around the corner, and the best parties start with the perfect venue. This year, book your company celebration or year-end gala at one of Charlotte's most iconic spaces. Brought to you by Best Impressions Caterers. Choose Founders Hall in the heart of Uptown Charlotte, a stunning atrium perfect for large corporate parties and city view celebrations. Or celebrate at the Terrace at Cedar Hill with incredible skyline views and built-in AV for unforgettable holiday events. Spaces fill fast, so reserve your holiday event today with Best Impressions Caterers at tjriggins.com/deals. The best way to hear the TJ and Riggins Show is by subscribing to the show on your favorite go-to podcast platform, like Spotify or Apple Podcasts. And we've made things so easy for you. All you have to do is head over to tjriggins.com and click on the subscribe button. It's never been easier to hear the TJ and Riggins Show.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Well, I saw this situation on the Reddit, and I thought, you know what? I bet we could toss that around and get some different opinions on it that might be entertaining or compelling. I was compelled to say that about it being compelling. All right. There's a company. This person was talking about their company, and in the office there is a microwave, and the microwave is provided by the company for people to use during the day while they're working. Most businesses have that, I think, in an office situation. Now, the microwave oven broke. So one of the employees brought a microwave oven took it to the office, and he owns it. It's his. He took it to the office. And then when he got it there, he uses it, and then he locks it up. He locks it. So none of the other employees can use it. So they were discussing whether or not that is right, or whether he's wrong for doing that. Now, his reasoning is that they tore that other microwave up in record time. They destroyed it. And he doesn't want them doing that with his microwave, but he wants a microwave at the office. So nobody else is allowed to use his microwave.
Oh my God.
Microwave.
How do you tear up a mic? I'm just trying. I get making it like dirty, but
people, if it's not theirs and they didn't pay for it, they just don't take care of things most of the time. You got some people that will just, slam, bang, put foil in it, any kind of behavior where they're not being careful because they're not the ones that paid for it.
Yeah, and I get his reasoning. I do. I wouldn't do it. I would just let everyone use it. If it breaks, I'll get another one. They're not that expensive, but I don't know. I get his reasoning. They're animals.
I agree with you. Like, how rough are you on a microwave? That does seem a little crazy. But to me, it depends on where he's placing it. If he's putting it in a community room like the kitchen, then I think it's fair game for everybody. But if you keep it at your desk, that's your right to lock it up. I think it's stupid, but
yeah.
Well, he's probably putting it in the kitchen, and I'm wondering if he just puts a chain around it, so the door won't open, or if he actually puts it under the counter and locks the, somehow, or takes it back to his desk every time he uses. I don't know, but I'm picturing it having a chain and a lock on it.
Yeah. And that's ghetto. Like, you're doing too much. Like, no, that's silly. Like, if you're locking it away, you're basically holding a piece of like food out to someone that's starving, and they're nope.
Well, I guess he's looking at like they can bring their microwave from home if they want to.
Yeah, right.
Now, look, is that the type of person that personality, somebody that I would probably have anything in common with enough to want to hang out with them and stuff? No, but I get it. And if that happened in a place that I work, I would laugh about it. I'd go, he doesn't want anybody using his microwave. He doesn't, how he is. He's particular about,
Yeah.
And then I would have to go into the conversation. Well, you're not entitled to having a microwave oven at work.
True.
Right. Yeah.
So everybody calm down. And you're definitely not entitled to use his that he brought.
Yeah.
Even though he's a nerd.
He is a nerd.
And a dweeb.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
TJ Riggins TV is sponsored by Cozy Earth. Watch the entire show every day at tjriggins.com and get 41% off your Cozy Earth order at tjriggins.com/deals when you use the promo code TJ at checkout. Sheets, towels, men's and women's clothing, and a lot more. tjriggins.com/deals.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D, Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Oh, man. The week is flying by.
Sure is.
It is just zipping along. So I found this article, and I'm going to make a strong statement about it. What do you call it? A hot take?
Sure.
What the kids call it?
Mm-hmm.
A new poll asked, is there a person who you consider to be the one that got away? Quote, the one that got away, end quote. 39% of people said yes. And here's the breakdown. 11% of people said there's someone I currently feel this way about. Another 28% said there previously has been someone I felt this way about. And then 46% said have never felt this way about someone. And 16% said don't know. How do you not know?
Don't know.
That just means I don't feel like fooling with you.
Yeah.
Stop asking me questions. Men were more likely to say they have, quote, someone who got away, end quote. And it was more common among millennials and Gen Xers than boomers and Gen Z.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Now, here is my hot take on it. Well, first of all, I don't know that when men say that, if they really mean that all the way around, that is the person they wish they would have ended up with. I think maybe it is in certain instances, but the point I want to make is if you're married and you ever say that somebody is the one that got away, then you don't really love your spouse.
Right.
Because if you're married, now I'm not saying it doesn't happen, because there's some people could be in a bad marriage or whatever, and they would say it would make sense. But if you're not in a bad marriage and you have a good spouse who loves you and you're supposedly happy, you should never ever say that anybody is the one that got away, because if they hadn't have gotten away, you wouldn't have ended up with the person that you were meant to be with, which should be your spouse.
Sure.
And I wish they would have broken it down into what makes you think that, what is it about them that was so great that you didn't recognize at the time?
Right.
I think a lot of times men are going to say that it's sexual.
You think?
Sexual or affectionate, the things that men like. They like to be treated like they're the woman's hero and strong man and protector and all of that kind of stuff. Men just want respect from the woman that they love more than anybody else in the world.
Right.
And far too often they don't get it, because women feel like if they're not running down their husbands, then they're not, living up to the what they should be doing as the sisterhood.
Sisterhood.
Mm-hmm. So maybe that's what men talk about. She really did respect me as a mutual and didn't treat me like an idiot. Mm-hmm. And then women are probably thinking, oh, he was so romantic and he did this for me and that for me, and then my husband's just a big lump.
Yeah.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
The TJ and Riggins Show is sponsored by The Temple Team. Buying or selling a home is a life-changing process, and the real estate professionals at The Temple Team, they understand that. They're dedicated to providing exceptional, personalized service for all of their clients. Learn more at tjriggins.com/Temple Team.
Hey guys, listen up. Buying a gift for the woman in your life can be really difficult. You spend a lot of time asking her friends for advice, and you still worry if she's going to like it. Well, let me tell you exactly what to get her that she will love. It's called the Bubble Cuddle Blanket from Cozy Earth. It's super soft and heavy, and women freak out over it. Trust me. Just go to tjriggins.com/deals to find it. Then use the code TJ at checkout, and they'll knock off 41% from the price. Remember, the Bubble Cuddle Blanket from Cozy Earth. tjriggins.com/deals.
Hey, it's Riggins, and if you want more Now Trending every single weekday, become a member of TJ Riggins Prime Plus. That's where you'll get to enjoy Now Trending Plus, an exclusive feature just for TJ Riggins Prime Plus family members. Head over to tjriggins.com and get subscribed.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Oh, I'm a little antsy today. It may be because I'm excited. It's my favorite segment every hour.
Mine too, TJ. Well, Cracker Barrel obviously has been in the news the last couple weeks for their snafu when it comes to redesigning their logo. Well, another company is getting in on the action. Long John Silver's has updated their logo. They've removed the fish from their logo and replaced it with a chicken. So it's now Long John Silver's chicken and seafood. It's going up on all their signs because they're trying to emphasize and push their chicken products. But when you think, to me, I don't know, when you think Long John Silver's, you think fried fish.
Yeah.
You think this is one of those temporary marketing things, that will just, kind of like, what was it? IHOP, that time they advertised themselves as a burger place. Because they wanted everybody to know about how good their burgers are.
Yeah.
They were going to call themselves IHOB or something. I think that's what it was.
Oh.
IHOB.
Yeah. International House of Burgers. Yeah.
God.
Everybody went, what are they doing? So yeah, you might be right. They might just be trying to get a little action on social media, remind people that Long John Silver's is still around, but they are fewer and far between.
But I'm gonna tell you something, and I guess it's partly my fault that Long John Silver's and Captain D's are not as popular anymore because I don't go to them, but I love them. I do. I'm like, if you've got that fish, those fish fillets that are battered and all that. Yeah, I would take that over chicken tenders any day.
Yeah, same.
Those are my two choices.
They're like, we've been down 50% in the last 6 months. I wonder what's going on.
We tracked it down to one guy that's really messing up our sales, and he lives in. And Lindsay, you live right over next to a Captain D's, don't you?
I've never seen
maybe between Captain D's and Popeyes.
Yeah, I'm like, I've never seen one.
I was just checking. I thought you might be next to one.
Yeah, she's in spitting distance to Popeyes, Captain D's, the airport, and the emergency room.
And churches. I think our old station was near.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Captain D's.
And if that, if you knew where that was, then.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. And then there's another business in the news, Lyft. A lot of customers are boycotting Lyft because apparently they've been alerting drivers how often you're tipping before they accept your ride. So they'll tell you if you're a Lyft driver, it's going to tell you on your app, this customer only tips 85% of the time. Would you like to accept this ride? And customers are not happy about that. They said it's an invasion of privacy and it's going to hurt their ability to get rides. I've got no problem with it.
Well, I mean, you go from the whole business model being you don't tip. All of it is included in the price. And then all of a sudden it's, if you would like to tip, you can, but it's not going to be something that they ask you for or anything. And then now it's, you better tip or I'm not even going to come. No, the next one's not even going to come pick you up.
That's the thing. And how have businesses, Starbucks is like that. It started with, if you want to just leave. Now it's on the pad. Now you better, it's, how does it get to that point?
But this would be like if Starbucks said, hey, just a heads up, the person ordering this coffee never tips. Do you still want to serve them?
Right.
Well,
exactly.
Some of them don't write nice things on there. You've heard those stories.
That's true. Good point, Lindsay. And we've got big plans to help Lindsay coming up next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Make your company part of the new radio explosion. Go to tjriggins.com/explosion. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Listen everywhere. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Yes. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
We do. And we care about each other as well. And TJ, I need your help with something. We need to help Lindsay.
Okay.
We need to help Lindsay. And, I'm worried about her. I'm worried about her in that I think she's overwhelmed. And I've brought this subject up a couple of times with her, but I think she's overwhelmed by life. I don't know that it's one thing in particular. I don't think it's just her kids or her, her house or her job or her regular activities. I think everything piled up into one is causing her more stress than she needs to be feeling. Would you agree, TJ? Do you think she's maybe she just needs to take a breath? Like she's maybe being too dramatic about what she's dealing with?
Is she being too dramatic or does she really have so much going on that's weighing her down? Which part of it is the question?
Well, that probably came across harsh and I didn't mean for it to. I'm somebody who's dramatic. So I'm like, oh, this is a nightmare. Everything's a catastrophe. So I wonder if any of that Lindsay does as well, but I'm not so sure. She might be like, really burning the candle at both ends and at her, last straw.
Yeah, I think as if we're talking about her like she's not here.
Yeah, I might just.
I think that if she just did her regular wife and mom things, she would be a lot less stressed and worn to a frazzle. But it is all of the social things that she does that puts it over the top. So basically the fun in her life is what's wearing her out.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Yeah, tell me, Lindsay.
Like, for example, I just got a group chat from the kindergarten mom saying kindergarten parent meetup night out is a Saturday in November. Don't bring your kids. We need to get to know each other. That type thing.
Yeah.
It's not fun for me. And I should say no, but I feel obligated to go. And this is the type of stuff Kyle's like, stop.
Yeah.
Don't feel guilty, but I do. And then I go, and then I'm like, that's just one example of 80.
Well, I mean, I was talking about all of the things that you do with people that are your friends that,
Right.
all of the dinners out and the
Right.
Meeting up with your friends for the all girls Halloween party. And
but
there's another one coming up, and
I don't do that as much as you think, but yes, I get what you're saying. I try to get that in. It's a disaster. You know what? I need an intervention. You know what I need?
What?
A week stay in Malibu, in the Passions Malibu therapy clinic that Charlie Sheen went to for drugs, but I need it for just peace and quiet.
Yeah.
See, I think there's so many people that consider you a friend, but it's exactly like what TJ's talking about. You having to do those extracurriculars that you don't want to do, but you feel obligated. And I think that's why there's so many people that are like, I like Lindsay. She's my friend, even though you might not even be that close to him.
Right. And I get what you're saying. And now everyone wants to get to know everybody because we need to come together in this world we live in. It's a disaster,
Totally. Well, we figured out a lot.
TJ Riggins coming up.
Now, Trending is sponsored by Lily and Grace. Find rugs, furniture, gifts, pillows, and so much more at Lily and Grace. Learn more at tjriggins.com/deals.
Lace up, tee off, and make a difference. November 3rd, the Hunter Dean Temple Foundation hosts its inaugural golf outing at Trump National Golf Club. Proceeds support art, scholarships, and programs bringing hope and healing to those living with anxiety. Sign up or sponsor today at tjriggins.com/deals.
Okay, guys, it's here. Cold weather is coming. It's upon us. Fall and winter. You need Love Indus's Ambertini Precious Potion. This face lotion does it all. You don't even need an eye cream with this face lotion. It has silk proteins. It is delicious, luscious. It's creamy. I'm running out. I need more. You're going to love this for your skin. It drenches in hydration, plumps, tightens. It's the best. Go to tjriggins.com/deals. Code TJ for 21% off.
Find awesome deals on some of our very favorite products at tjriggins.com/deals. We've curated a list of some things that we are absolutely loving right now, and we've got special savings just for you. Save big at tjriggins.com/deals.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
A long time ago, I got a bunch of flack from people, especially our friend Alexis that we worked with, when I said that there is nothing that I can learn from a young person. You remember that?
Sure.
I said, young people can't teach me anything. And I'm standing by that. But there is a young person that does have a good take on something that maybe, I already knew this, but maybe some older people can learn from this young person. Listen how wise this is.
I don't know who needs to hear this today, but life does actually get better when you're not fat. Hope this helps.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know who needs to hear this today, but life does actually get better when you're not fat. Hope this helps.
I don't know to hear this today, but life does get better when you're not fat.
I knew it.
I mean, I get that. It's more healthy and,
Well, I mean, I'm not to the point where I wouldn't be considered fat anymore. But in the 30 pounds that I've lost, I can tell a lot of things are different.
Yeah.
Making it easier, not just, the way I feel or whatever, but just things that I can do that I didn't realize I couldn't do before.
Like what?
Like I don't have to take a knee to tie my shoes. I can actually bend over from a seated position and tie my shoes just fine.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I get that. I get that. Because when I was pregnant, I couldn't tie my shoes. I get that.
Yeah. And you can always tell if somebody, even if you're not looking at them, if you just look at their shoes. Cubby taught me this a long time ago. Our friend Cubby, who used to be, he spent most of his life overweight. He said if the bow on somebody's shoes is off to the side, it's because they're fat, because their belly won't let them bend over and make the bow in the middle of the foot. It has to go on the side of the shoe.
That is funny. The funniest thing I've ever heard, but you're so right.
So I was there not long ago. I mean, just
out of your shoe. Oh man. Yeah. That's great. I love that. I'm gonna start looking now.
Yeah. Well, so taking health out of it and all of that, just the fact of what you can do physically when you lose some weight is different.
Sure. Taking a knee to tie your shoes. That's something else though. Wow.
And I'm still, I was still pretty limber as a great big fat person. But yeah, I still had to get down on the knee if I didn't want to lose my breath.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Get the latest extra funny episode at tjriggins.com, all major podcast platforms, and on YouTube. Thank you for joining us.
In 3, 2, 1.
This is TJ and Riggins. New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
All right, we were just talking about how much Lindsay puts on herself by adding things to her life in the already busy life of a mom with 2 very small children, because she adds these social things into her life. So what were you just talking about? Going to a pumpkin patch? And it can't be the only pumpkin patch visit you're making this year.
I think I might limit it. We'll see. You're right, though. I'll probably go one other time. So my best friend, it's her birthday on this coming Saturday. All of our friends and their kids are going to a pumpkin patch. And when I say friends, it's like a family affair. Like everyone's dressing up super cute and getting like their Christmas card photo at the pumpkin patch. Guess whose husband isn't going? Mine. He's going to be gone. He's got something to do.
Good for him.
Well, yes, it was planned a long time ago. So it's fine. I'm letting him off the hook. Fine, go. But I'm still going with my children. And I'm the one that's going to be taking the photos, the family photos of everybody, because they're like, can you help us out and take, so we don't have to take like a, what do you call it? Ring light state.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, sure, you're right. Cause I'm not going to be getting any photos. And, so I'm taking photos of like 5 families at the pumpkin patch. So call me a photographer.
You know what? I've done my time at pumpkin patches. And if I would have been out there and witnessed a bunch of adults walking up out there with ring lights,
yeah,
I would have been talking so much trash.
That's what these influencers do, though. But it is wild. My friend Mare will take her ring light everywhere, and I love her for it. It's like,
but she's not an influencer. She's a nurse, isn't she?
Yeah, but she just wants to get good pictures.
Okay.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Well, what is she? Is she a nurse or a
radiologist?
Yeah, radiologist.
Yeah. But
don't ever want to give medical people the wrong title. They get upset by that.
Yeah.
That is hysterical. That's the funniest thing ever.
Yeah. So I'm going to be watching my kids, and also, okay, 1, 2, 3, got the shot. Next.
Oh my God.
Okay, so they meant like take one of those ring lights where you put it in there and set the timer on it. It holds the camera and all that. Because I'm wondering how you replace a ring light, but that's what it is.
Like a what's the word? What am I looking for? A stand.
Stupid. Oh.
Yeah.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Eric Javits is the sponsor of Lindsay Look. Eric Javits is my go-to for summer hats, fall hats, shoes, and handbags. Go to tjriggins.com/deals and save 20%.
Pet hair will cause havoc on your washing machine and your clothes. Trust me, I know. My dog Riley was a pretty hairy boy, and I just found this product called the Pet Hair Dissolver, which uses an enzymatic formula to dissolve the pet hair that clogs up in your washing machine. It's easy. You just throw this little packet into your washing machine, top loader or front loader, doesn't matter, and then you run a hot water cycle, and then boom, the pet hair is gone. I put up the link on our deals page at tjriggins.com/deals. It's just a lifesaver for pet owners. tjriggins.com/deals.
Hear the TJ Ritchie Show every weeknight at 7 Eastern. Stream it live at tjritchie.com or listen later as a podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or My Media Center at tjritchie.com. You'll be so glad you did, hopefully. That's tjritchie.com.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Okay, Riggins, what's on your mind, little fella?
Well, the top show on Netflix is still that Ed Gein show that everybody's talking about. The whole world is talking about Monster, Ed Gein's story. TJ has still not seen it. This is a show on Netflix about the notorious serial killer, obviously. TJ, very excited to check it out. When are you going to watch it?
I'm gonna try to get at least one episode in by Sunday.
Okay.
Maybe Friday night.
Maybe.
Hey, wait, what's today? Today's Thursday, right? So
today is
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Friday night, maybe.
And this will be something you watch on your own because it's too much for Jody, right?
Yeah, and I've already asked her about it. She acted like she wasn't that interested, and so I'm not waiting.
There you go.
You know what I would love to do? I just got a thought. Lindsay Looks tonight, obviously 7 p.m. And I know you can't do it this tonight, but I want you to watch the show and then be my guest on Lindsay Look and dive into the mind of this psychopath.
Yeah.
Because I know you're good at that.
Yeah, but I'm also doing my other show at the same time.
Cancel that show and come on Lindsay Look.
Okay.
I'm more important.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do it.
Okay. Thank you.
Or you could simulcast. Maybe Lindsay, you could join his show and then well, I don't know that TJ's looking to have you as a guest on his political show, but maybe he is.
Never.
Sure.
We'll figure out a way to make that work. But it is still the top trending show on social media, and it is the number one show on Netflix right now, that Ed Gein show. Today is National Fluffernutter Day. I've never had a fluffernutter. I don't really know much about it. Do you guys know what a fluffernutter is?
Yeah, it's marshmallow cream, aka marshmallow fluff, and peanut butter sandwiches.
Which is sounds good.
It's a Yankee thing. Southerners didn't create that, but it's okay.
Okay.
I'm not a huge marshmallow person, but I am a huge marshmallow fluff person.
Yes.
Oh,
There's a difference.
Yeah, I could eat it, the whole jar just with a spoon.
Me too.
Oh, God.
And that with the peanut butter's got to be good.
Yeah, it is. It's good. But I still want to do those s'mores where you take a Reese's cup and dip it into the marshmallow fluff and then onto the graham cracker and roasting it that way instead of just using Hershey's chocolate bar.
When are you going to get to do that?
Well, when the cooler temperatures are here and I can build a fire.
Okay.
Come on.
Even on your like a cheat type.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We'll figure it out. There is a story that's trending on social media, and it is full of drama, and we'll cover it all coming up next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Make your company part of the new radio explosion. Go to tjriggins.com/explosion. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Listen everywhere. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Yeah, the best show on the air anywhere. That's what.
It's so funny to me how a lot of women claim to not be good with technology until it comes time for them to start investigating their boyfriends or husbands. They seem to get it. They seem to be very technologically savvy when it comes to checking in on their husbands or boyfriends. That's sort of the I don't get why that doesn't work out the way I thought it would.
Carry the one square divided by. Got it.
Every day. Yeah, every day on social media, I see new tricks like of a girl going, this is how I busted him. I looked in the reflection of the mirror of the selfie that he took while he said he was at work, and it wasn't. I mean, it's remarkable stuff.
I can do anything like that, but nothing on. I can't even barely log on to this show in the morning.
She can't get into her Gmail, but she can track his coordinates easily.
Yes.
Well, a woman has gone viral because she said she was just walking through the living room and she saw her husband's iPad that's connected to his phone, and she saw a text message from one of his buddies, and all she saw was the word warden, WARDEN. She was like, what does that mean? So she taps it and looks at the text message, and it was from her husband to one of his buddies, and he was calling her the warden. He said, sorry, guys, I can't go out. The warden is making me go pick up groceries. And she said, I've never had any problem. Like, we have a great marriage, and like, he's great, and we love each other very much. But like, that sent me through the roof that he's calling me the warden to his buddies. And on top of that, she says she never asked him to go get groceries in the first place. So not only did she find out he's using the word warden to refer to her, but he's also making up stories to build this narrative that he's under the thumb of his wife.
Right. Instead of just telling his friends, I don't feel like going, or I don't want to leave the house, or I want to stay here with her, he has to put it off like, she's keeping me here. So, the warden.
Yes.
Oh my God.
She has every right to be upset, doesn't she?
Well, yeah. But I would also ask her to think about any time that she has said stuff like that about him to her friends.
Yeah.
True.
Which is a lot.
I'm sure she, acts like he's a child all the time, needs to have this, have that, when she's looking for an excuse to get out of something.
Yeah.
That was a lot of the conversation. Yeah.
And for me, if I see that and he didn't go, I would just be glad he didn't go. I don't care if he's using me as a, okay, cool. Like,
you need some help with those babies.
They already think his friends already think I'm a nut job. Like, it's fine,
Well, I didn't think we had that much in common with Kyle's friends, Riggins.
TJ and Riggins coming up.
Hey ladies, when you have dry flaky skin, you need Love Indus Precious Potion for your face. I use it morning and night, and it has substantially changed the way my skin feels. It's plump, it's moisturized, it's awesome. Go to tjriggins.com/deals, code TJ for 21% off.
That Nova chain necklace Jody loves comes from our new friends at Katie Waltman, and they're giving us 20% off when you use code TJ at checkout at katiewaltman.com or already loaded in the link at the deals page at tjriggins.com.
I don't know what it is lately. I don't know if it's summer cleaning or fall prep. I'm out with the old, in with the new. With all of my house decor, I've been going to Lily and Grace and slowly transitioning my house into fall because they have the best stuff. They have carpets, rugs, pillows, furniture, lighting, bedding, gifts for people, anything you can think of, flowers, vases. I could go on, but you just have to go and see for yourself. It is the best store in Langtree. Check out Lily and Grace today or go to tjriggins.com/LG.
Stream the show 24/7 at our media center at tjriggins.com. This is great. Our media center has a podcast option, a streaming option, and a way for you to watch the show if you'd like. It is awesome. You're going to love it.